I've detained you and I don't want you to escape custody.
Right then guys, welcome to another instalment of Northern Audits, and today we're like to taking a look at Audit, the head office. Now, I haven't done my homework on this one, so we might have to find out what products they do, or I might actually add it onto the video afterwards. But this site is a bit interesting because there's a small head office bit here where the kind of office workers probably, well, obviously do their office work and whatnot. And then across the road there's a G17 warehouse, a G18 warehouse, and there is a G20 warehouse all the way around there. So Audit have got several buildings dotted around their head office for warehousing and stuff. So they must be doing well if they've got quite a lot of warehouses, if you know what I mean. And there are quite a few buildings. We'll have a little walk around them all today. Never compromise on quality. Seal It Services Limited. So there we are. So what we'll do is we'll have a little walk around the corner and have a look and see the warehouses. So that's the head office there. Interesting, they've got a bird feeder, look. I see the little birds there on the bird feeder. I would zoom in, but I have actually broke, the birds have gone. I actually broke the zoom in button on the Pocket 2, so I will have to buy myself a new one. But yeah, they've got a little bird feeder there. So after we've had a look around the side of here, we'll go have a look at this warehouse up here, the G17 and the G18, and then we'll see if we can find G19 and G20. I know G20's around there because I had a look around there earlier, because that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this little tour, because be a nice little walkabout, because they have got warehouses dotted all over the place. So let's have a look at warehouse 17. So across the road from the head office is that's G16.
Alright?
No, don't worry. I'm just doing a little walkabout, a little vlog. Cheers. I've got G17 warehouse here. And that one looks pretty quiet as well. There's not a lot going on in there, is there? The windows are tinted on this one, on the G17 warehouse, which is pretty good really, isn't it? Because if they're handling data and whatnot, then they probably won't want to be leaking it. So yeah, the head office there has got its own substation by the looks of it. Unless it's not its own, I'm not sure actually, to be honest with you. But there's a electricity substation right outside the head office. I'm not sure if we can get to G18 round the other side actually. We will have a look though, definitely. A lot of power cables about, so we better be careful with the drone and whatnot. Letting off some steam. Looks like the security cameras are set of steam in there. Hey, go on there. Oh,
We can help you.
no, it's fine, don't worry. I'm just doing a little walk around the warehouses, just getting some footage, just getting some.
What for?
Just for me, just doing my own video log thing, kind of.
Right, okay. Obviously,
How many warehouses have you got around here?
what's this for though, sorry?
Just for me, just
For you, for what?
I go around. Basically, I go around, do a bit of video logging and stuff. Saw Audit, thought it sounded really interesting, and I noticed that you had quite a few properties dotted around. So are they all warehouses, and how many warehouses do you have at this site?
To be honest, I don't really know who you are or anything about you, so I'm not willing to give any sort of information without knowing anything about you personally.
Yeah. No information at all, not even just what you do?
No, to be honest, it seems a bit, just a little bit strange.
A little bit strange, yeah.
Have you got any idea or anything at all?
I don't normally carry ID around with me, mate. Yeah. When I do this kind of thing, it's just normally kind of impromptu sometimes when I see stuff like this. So you won't even tell me what you do, because Bondit sounds like you're sealing stuff and that.
It's a sealants and adhesive company, but
excellent.
Other than that, I'm not going to describe anything about.
No, you don't have to go into.
It seems a bit strange, that's all. So do you know what I mean? If you have some sort of ID or anything, we're more than happy to talk to customers or suppliers or whoever else.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I'm just walking around, just on the outside. I'm not going to go in. So I mean, you could probably want some ID, wouldn't you, if I were going to nip in and have a look inside and start filming inside?
Just wondering. Just wondering what you're up to. That's all.
Nah, I'm just going to. Should be all right. What I'm going to do is just have a little look around here, go around the other side, have a look at all the other warehouses, and then what I'm going to do is complete the tour with an aerial shot. So do you mind if I fly a drone over the top of the head office and some of the warehouses, just zoom in and have a look at see if we can see what's inside and stuff like that?
Not above the buildings, no.
Well,
to be honest, I'm surprised you'll be able to fly them anyway with the power lines where they are.
Well, I've just been thinking that. I'm going to have to be really careful when I do it, because I'm going to go over from that side and just come across the G18 warehouse, and just basically we're going to have a look and see what we can see if we can see any kind of stock and all that kind of stuff, and it's all.
Why would you like to know what stock we've got?
Well, it just sounds interesting, doesn't it? Bond it, and you've got several warehouses and stuff all in the same vicinity as the head office.
I'm a little bit concerned, if I'm honest, that you're taking recording and you want to see our yard and our stock, so. Okay.
Alright then, thank you.
Are we going to just call the police?
Oh no, don't do that. Just before you call the police, can we just have a quick conversation about that? When you call the police, what would you call them and say? Because you've got to report a crime, haven't you, when they ring the police?
I'm just going to say there's a suspicious person knocking around our buildings recording, wanting to send a drone up, that's all.
Alright, because what they'll do is.
I'm going to ask for their advice, that's all.
Oh yeah, ask for their advice then, yeah, because they'll probably just say that it's all legal and above board. Okay, thank you. What's your name, sorry?
Joe.
Joe, thank you, Joe. So we spoke to Joe there. We'll have a little wander around here and crack on with the rest of the video, because I am running out of time. I'll try not to get people on it that don't want to be on it. So what I generally don't do on my videos is kind of walk up to people and ask them and stuff. Normally what you'll see is people usually approach me, so when I'm walking past people, I tend not to kind of try and engage them unless they engage me, if you know what I mean. So this one is the oh, it's a forklift there, isn't there? I wonder if we can see inside there if we go on the side. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, we've got a forklift truck coming out, look. Right. Has it got a registration plate on? No registration plate, driving on the public highway without a registration plate. Unless this place is all actually private. I might be wrong. See, I've got the overhead stuff, but I think that's... I've got these things that, obviously the height monitors, but I think that's because we've got really low, and these power cables are the lowest I've ever seen actually. That's probably why they don't allow them to bring tall vehicles over. Oh, won't be a minute, I'll just pick it back up because I've run out of space on my GoPro. Won't be a minute. Yeah, and what we've got here as well, around the other side, so I just had to change the GoPro SD card. We've got the Bondit G20 warehouse with the Bondit van, and we've just come round from that direction. That's where the overhead power cables are, just above us. To be honest with you, and power cables, not much. These lights are smaller, you see. They've had to put smaller lights in to What about these power cables? Obviously that light there seems to have probably been hit by a wagon by the looks of it. What we'll do is when they're finished over the other side, we'll have a look at the because they're just reversing some trucks around and stuff at the moment. What we'll do is once they've finished all that, we'll have a look at the G18 warehouse, I believe. I've lost count now. And over here we have the that's the customer collection point. Wow, so actually they've got a customer collection point on this side, so I would imagine people will be able to just kind of nip on and collect the stuff. It looks like the back of the G17 warehouse, because it looks like it's connected, unless that one is. I've lost my kind of what do I call it with this? I've lost my bearings with it, because it's quite we could just shortcut through there, couldn't we? Those forklifts there don't have registrations on. Again there, more forklifts, no registration plates on. Crossing the public road. There's a lot going on inside that bit there. Looks like they're loading something up. And out it comes again onto the public road. All visitors must report to G16 reception. Not saying G16 reception. I think G16 is the head office. And we've got do you know, by law the forklift trucks have to have number plates on by law. You're driving them across the public highway without number plates on. Just thought I'd point that out to you so you can rectify it before Hello. Yeah. You want to speak to me?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll speak to you when I get out of the car.
What's up?
Right, we've had a report made from a security guard on site.
Yeah.
You match the description, grey tracksuit, black hat.
Yeah.
Routing through the bins.
Yeah.
So I just need to go through some details with you, so I'm going to detain you for the...
What, for what?
Just let me explain, it's fine, it's alright.
What are you detaining me for?
I've never met you before, I'm going to put cuffs on you, okay?
Oh man, what's this for?
You're not under arrest. Just hang on, you're not under arrest.
Yeah, can I put my bag down? I'm not going to do anything to you. What's wrong with you?
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Listen,
No, just listen.
Calm down. Can you calm down? Of course you can. Don't put them on too tight though. I haven't been nasty to you, have I?
No, I know you are, that's fine.
Yeah, that's quite tight. Please,
I'll check it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really tight actually, is that? Can you do me a massive favour, right? Can you just tell me what I'm being detained under right now? What section?
Let me go through it.
Tell me what
section. Section 1 of pace.
Section 1 of pace. And what are your grounds for that?
Just let me go through it.
What are your grounds for that?
Let me get these on.
What's your grounds for section 1 of pace?
I want to make sure they're not tight.
Okay, what are your grounds for section 1 of pace?
Just bear with me.
Right, well tell me then.
Let me get these on so they don't hurt you, and let me double lock
them. They
are
actually hurting me, but...
Right, just keep your hands still, let me check. Right, that's not tight, that's fine.
Right, have you even identified yourselves?
Let me just go through. Let me go through the details. There's no need to rush, okay? Just bear with me and I will go through everything and I will explain everything, and then you'll understand.
You haven't even asked me any questions, so you haven't got reasonable suspicion. You haven't even asked me what I was doing.
I'll get...
You're going to get sued for this, trust me. You are literally going to get sued for this. What's your name and number? Tell me that first.
Let me go through the details.
3140, yep, we're going.
5829.
5829, yep.
Right, so just listen what I have to say to you then. There's been a report, as I said earlier, there's been a report made by a security guard that a person matching your description, grey tracksuit, black hat, has been going through the bins.
What crime is that?
In these buildings.
What crime is it?
I'm not saying you've committed a crime.
Why am I in handcuffs then?
What I've said to you...
Why am I in handcuffs then? Why am I being detained if it's not a crime?
You are being detained for purposes of a search under Section 1 of PACE.
What are your grounds though that I was searching through some bins at night?
I've just given you my grounds.
You're going to get sued for this, honestly. I'm not joking that. You've just detained me for nothing.
You're right to just get hold of him for me, please. I've just given you the grounds. You match the description.
Can I have your office? Can I have your name and your number? You've just given me your number.
You can have it when I give it to you, yeah. You're in the area, right, where the report has been made.
I'm not denying I'm the person that did that because it's not a crime.
I'm not saying you are.
Yeah,
but you're
I have been searching through the bins.
Rather than me arresting you on suspicion of theft, right, I'm detaining you for the purposes of a search, so I don't have to arrest you. And if there's nothing found on you,
you don't have enough.
Right?
You don't have enough. You didn't even ask me what I was doing. You didn't identify yourself. You did not have enough grounds.
Yet.
Yeah,
right, you keep talking over me. I haven't finished what I'm doing yet. If you let me finish what I'm doing, we can maybe start asking you some questions, and we can get down to the bottom of it, can't we? Right. So I've given you my grounds. I'm PCO Field 5829.
You didn't give me your grounds.
I'm based at Brighouse Police Station. Okay, can I ask you what ethnicity you are? What you define yourself as?
I'm not going to answer any of your questions.
I'm white British. No, that's fine. You're entitled to a copy of the search. I need to go through these before I begin my search on you, okay? You're entitled to a copy of the search.
Why am I still in cuffs?
Within 90 days.
Which one's tight?
I'm not going to do anything to you. Why have you put me in cuffs? I'm not going to hurt you.
I've never met you before.
No.
Right? You're a bit standoffish with me.
I am, because you just detained me for nothing.
I've detained you, and I don't want you to escape custody at the moment.
I'm not going to escape custody. I'm going to cooperate with you.
Just let me explain. We can get this done as quick as possible if we just explain. And if there's nothing found on you, you can be on your way, okay?
Yeah, you're just out of order, yeah.
You're entitled to a copy of the search. You can request it up to 90 days. So you've got 90 days to request it. You can go to a police station, okay? It usually goes on within 24 hours. Do you understand everything that I've said to you so far?
I think you're a joke.
Okay. You're entitled to complain.
Yeah, I'm going to complain. You can get sued.
Yeah, that's well within your right. And I've also got an app that a code that you can scan on my phone if you wish to leave any comments on that as well. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely will be, yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to conduct a search on you now, right? And I'll let you know I am recording. Have you got anything on you that you shouldn't have?
No.
Anything that can harm me or yourself?
No, nothing that could harm anybody. Nothing on me that I shouldn't have.
Right, that's fine. Right, I'm just going to take your hat off, okay?
No, don't. No, you're not going to... Alright, you can take the hat off, but...
you can leave your mask on, that's
fine. Yeah, because I don't want to be on your film, you know what I mean?
No, that's fine.
Because you're out of order, is this?
So I'm just going to start top to bottom, okay? So how come you're wearing your camera? What are you doing here then?
Don't have to answer your questions.
That's fine.
I've done nothing wrong. I've only been searching through bins on an industrial estate.
You have?
Yes.
What are you searching for then?
Don't matter what I'm searching for, it's got nothing to do with you, has it? You are police officers.
It has got something to do with me.
No, you are police officers, you uphold the law.
There's confidential information. Right, hold on. There's confidential information in these bins.
Yeah, that's their problem, isn't it? That's what they've got. Yeah. You've searched my waistband, you're a female. You haven't even asked me whether or not. I'm assuming you're a female. You haven't even asked me. You're right down front of my pants now. That's ridiculous.
I don't have to ask you whether or not you want a female or a male to search you. Sometimes.
Do you not? All right then. Well, we'll find all this out, won't we? When you two are in big trouble, man. Yeah, 53140, and you've already identified yourself on there.
Right, just turn around.
Why didn't you ask me what I was doing? I would have told you what I was doing. If not, I would have told you. If you want to put me in cuffs and search
But
me.
I've got to consider my safety, haven't I?
No, you shouldn't have done this at all. You shouldn't have done any of this.
Consider my safety and my colleagues' safety.
Being searched by a female officer, and I've done nothing wrong, and I ain't even been given a choice or anything.
Searching through the
they approached me. They didn't even give me the. They didn't even identify themselves. They jumped out of the car. They didn't even ask me. She's got her hand down my pants.
Get your hand off my penis!
Didn't even ask me what I'd been doing. I could have told them. I could have given you everything. I could have shown you what channel I am and what I was doing. I could have told you all that if you want to just detain me under section. I don't have to tell you though. We could have had this.
Why you've been rooting through the bins? What are you rooting through the bins?
What crime is it to root through the bins? You've not got enough for Section 1 of PACE to detain me if I've been routing through some bins on an industrial estate.
Just checking your hands. Right, I'm going to take your gloves off, just check there's nothing inside.
Yeah, go on, take my gloves off. I'm not consenting to this search though. I only want my gloves off so because these handcuffs are hurting and it's sticking in the handcuffs.
We have checked them for tightness and they are.
Well, have you seen the marks? I'll be filming those marks when I've finished here. Look, there's marks in my arm, man. You've detained me for nothing, for searching through bins. What crime is it? What crime? You've detained me under Section 1 of PACE on suspicion of what?
I'm not saying you've committed a crime.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm saying you've been suspected
of what?
As routing through bins with confidential information.
Routing through bins.
And there's a chance that you could have on you items stolen.
Don't delete your cameras as well. I'm gonna request a copy of your cameras as well. There's no items. I've not stolen any items. Yeah, I've not stolen any items. I'm not gonna steal any items. I was routing through some bins for a YouTube channel. That's what I do.
Right, that's fine.
What sort of things do you look for normally in bins?
Anything, but if there's
it for like YouTube, TikTok, that type.
If there's anything in there that's confidential, that's not my problem. That's their problem. But I'm very responsible with it. I wouldn't.
Do you want me to put your hat back on?
Yeah, I would not. I wouldn't screen the confidential information, but I'd say it were there. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So I don't consent to this. This is ridiculous. I can't believe you've just done this. You've just taken away my rights. You're saying that I don't understand. I still don't understand what. You've detained me for a search under Section 1 of PACE, but you haven't said what crime that is. You said searching through bins when there could be confidential information. That's not a crime. What have you got there?
What's your name?
I'm not telling you.
If you don't tell me, if I don't know your name, I could have necessities to arrest you.
I can't believe this. You two are well out of order.
Oops, sorry.
And you've just dropped my equipment now. I'll be checking that.
It's fine.
It's not fine. They've got me in handcuffs. Everyone's walking past looking at me. This is ridiculous. I have a channel called Bin Diving UK, yeah? I go around, I film the bins, I film myself routing through bins, I upload it. It's a brand new channel. I haven't uploaded any uploads yet, but you can see the branding on the channel right now if you look at it.
What's it called?
Bin Diving UK, yeah? UK. It's a brand new channel. If you look at it, it's just branded up. I'm making the content for it now. I'm going round bins. After here, I'm going back up that way into town.
Do you ever take anything from them?
No, I never take anything from the bins. I never take anything.
That's fine.
What areas do you normally focus on?
All over. I'd rather not saying that and whatnot. No. But
do you find anything interesting normally?
I don't want to get into it. You know what I mean? No. I'm just really annoyed that I've been detained for nothing.
The concern being, I think my colleague tried to explain, is we had a report from, they said a suspicious meal going through breeds, and obviously the concern being is that you're going to steal stuff. And the amount of items on you that.
But listen, you come over and you speak to somebody, don't you? She said, you know what I mean, all sorts of stuff. You've only just started bringing that up now. You come over and you ask somebody, don't you? And then you ascertain whether or not the.
Have a look, see what you think of that.
I've got nothing to lose. You are going to get sued for this.
Put it on your stop search.
I wouldn't have given you my name for a stop search, but I am going to anyway now because this is going to solicitors. Is this honestly? You could have done this in a lot better.
That's you're well within your rights for that.
Yeah, keep your body warns as well. Keep your body warns because.
You're taking them off him now.
Yeah.
You finish your search.
Yeah. I'll just get.
Yeah. What's your search reference number and.
Are these your keys then?
Yeah, they're my car keys. Yeah. Okay. It fits the bike lock if you don't believe me.
Do you want me to put them back in your pocket?
Just screw these holes for you.
I'll give you a receipt for your stop search, and you'll have all your information on there to be able to get a copy of it and anything else that you need to do.
I just need your numbers and need your body worn videos and the reference number as well.
Have you got a contact number?
I don't have it on me, no. I can't remember my mobile. I've got a mobile in this bag, but it's not my actual normal mobile. I take it out and stuff like this to get information while I'm...
That's your pay for it. Let me get you a receipt.
Do you say you're going into the town after the...
Yeah, so if you hear about anybody over at radios looking in bins, it's me. Right. If you're in a grey tracksuit.
Channel, that's all it
yeah,
is.
Yeah. Bin diving UK. Okay. That's all it is. Literally all I do is I just turn up, open it up, route through it.
How many followers do you have then?
It's a brand new channel. These are my first episodes that I'm making now. Yeah. But if you go on, you can see that it's there.
A lot of people do it, don't they? And I think I've seen it a couple of times. Yeah, I think people get quite interested in it. But you just need to be mindful that police are going to be called, and you might get a little bit more of this disrupting you a little bit because, you know, it's suspicious activity, isn't it, to people that don't know what you're doing. So just so you're mindful of that.
Are you staying in this area much longer? Or?
Well, I was literally on my way out. I'm going to come up here, have a look, see if there's any... I don't go for bins that are behind gates and stuff, so like I know that if it's open, I can walk on as long as they don't ask me to leave. And obviously there's nobody about at this time, so I just normally walk on, have a little bin route. I won't break into anywhere, I don't climb any barriers, I don't open any gates or anything like that. Literally just bins.
Which one is it? What's that search? I need to get the reference number and it's not giving me an option. No, it's
separate thing there for you.
These an occurrence number though, don't I? That's what it's not giving me. Yeah, because you create a new occurrence and it gives you a number.
So, you do it there, create new, that's what it does. It will generate the reference number. Is it Ellen Town or Halifax Town you're going to next?
Just Ellen for now.
Ellen, yeah.
I'm only telling you so that if you get reports, you know it's me.
Yeah, we'll shout up to DCR, let them know what you're doing, and if we get any more reports, just like you said, you've not been found with anything on you, and that's absolutely fine. And as long as you're not taking anything that don't belong to you.
No, it's all thought through. It's just a legal channel. We don't break any laws. Just walk up to it, or route through a bin. You'd be amazed how many people, and you'd be amazed at what you find. On an earlier episode that I did in town a few weeks ago, found crisps, a big bin bag full of crisps, all in date, all sealed as well.
Yeah.
Felt like taking them, but obviously I didn't. I was going to give them to an homeless charity, but you can't take them, can you?
People chuck stuff away that's people chuck stuff away that's, you know, could be better used elsewhere. It seems a waste, but it's their property at the end of the day. I'll just have to go through it on my device and then I'll get you.
I hope you noticed as well that I had this down before you came over. I just didn't want to be on your body cams identifiable. I had that down, you see, so I only had a baseball cap and I had that underneath my neck. Because like I say, I don't want to look too dodgy. That'd be stupid, wouldn't it, to have a mask on and doing that as well. But I only put it on if people try to film me, because sometimes I've had it where I'm doing a bin, somebody comes out and tries to get pictures of me. Obviously I don't want to be identifiable, so I just put that up and then walk off.
Through bins in any case, you're going to get, if people see you, they're going to report you, because it's just, you don't look homeless either, so It's like, ooh,
well, that's a compliment.
But yeah.
Is it the public who taking pictures of you, or just businesses?
Just businesses really, so anybody really. I mean, police especially, because I honestly didn't want to be identified there. So I'm really annoyed that you've done what you've done. You see, I just wanted to go about my lawful business, just doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? You could have just watched me or asked me what we're actually doing at first. You know what I mean? I'm just really annoyed about that. You've come out now, you've gathered intelligence on me, you know, all that kind of stuff now, and I didn't really want that to happen tonight. Plus, I literally would have just spoke to you and told you. If you'd have come up to me, I wouldn't have been standoffish and stuff. If you'd have just come out to me and said to me, what are you doing? No, you didn't, honestly, you didn't. If you'd have said to me, what are you doing? I would have just said, look, I've got a bin diving UK, I'm doing some bins for YouTube. But that's what I would have told you. I would have told you that.
Sometimes you just got to take a minute, haven't you, and just explain who I was, to explain why I was here. Right, that's your receipt. Do you want to scan the back of my phone for comments?
Scan with...
Have you got a phone with you?
I haven't, no. What does that do?
Basically, it's just to add comments.
Like
so you would scan that like a feedback form.
I won't bother. My phone's switched off. I've got a phone in here, but it's switched off.
No, it's fine.
I only use it for information when I'm giving it.
You might be able to go on the West Yorkshire Police website, and there might be a stop search feedback form on there. I think there is, to be fair. So if you want to do that, yeah.
Am I still detained?
No, you can go.
Right.
You've got your receipt, haven't you? And
yeah.
That's a reference number on there if you want to obtain a copy. Like I say, you're entitled to make a complaint, and then
when you put PC 5 on it. What's
582.
Yeah,
don't mind me.
On, yeah.
Could you notice that? There you go. Right. Okay. See you later.
Right.
I'll shout up to DC and let them know what you're doing, and hopefully you won't get disturbed again.
And there we go, guys. Police are leaving. What an episode. I mean, I don't know how long. I don't think she undetained me until right at the very end there. I don't know how long it's been. It must have been 20 to 30 minutes that, in cuffs. I'm just going to make a document of this, because I don't know if you can see. I don't know if I can see my arms there, but I'm going to get the other camera out and stuff, because I'm a little bit upset about that, because the cuffs were on quite tight as well. She did say that she were going to loosen them and stuff, but it didn't feel like she were. I'm just going to get some pictures now with the with my other camera, hopefully in the light, if we can find some light. Right then, guys, yeah, we're still at the scene. Look where I got detained, and look at that cuff marks on my wrist. They were on quite tight. I'm not joking. I'm not saying it just for effect. They were actually quite painful. I'm not sure how long I were in cuffs. Obviously didn't time it, but I'll have a look back on the footage and see how long it was. Yeah, man.
Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know one day they're just gonna try again.